Hey, fella. Live around here?
A couple blocks down.
Let me see some identification.
Yeah, I guess I forgot my wallet.
Look, lad, I've got to see some identification.
How about my army discharge? I got it right here.
Dirty screw.
Ready, Charlie?
Hey, when was the last time I wasn't ready for you?
I'd have to be a college-graduated mathematician to count that high.
So what are you doing, setting up housekeeping in there, baby, or what? Shut that off. We ain't gonna need any extra entertainment.
You like it?
I like what's in it better. Come here, baby. Anybody ever tell you you're very sexy?
You're not so bad yourself, Charlie.
I'm bad. Real bad.
Charlie, you are bad.
You expecting anybody? Who is it?
Telegram.
Slide it under the door.
You have to sign for it.
You sign it. Come on. Here.
Do as it says.
Damn, John.
Charlie.
You scare somebody half to death coming in like that.
Well, that's what I meant to do.
Yeah?
Yeah. How you doing, Charlie?
I'm good. I'm good. Things are good. How long has it been, huh?
New York, 5, 6 years, huh?
Yeah.
Charlie, who is it?
It's just an old friend. Why don't you take a bath or something? She's got a body like a movie star and the brains of a doorknob. I think her name's Sherry.
Same old Charlie Dean, huh?
Yeah, yeah. The Dean don't change. But I hear some pretty strange things about you. They tell me you paint your face up like some kind of African nutcase and go around saving people.
No more painted face. I'm through with all of that. But I still like to help people. That why you contacted me?
Yeah, I guess. You remember Joey Cicero?
How could I forget?
I remember the day I hired you. Told you he'd call you a chauffeur, but you'd really be a gopher. Go for this, go for that. Chauffeur, gopher, get it? Yeah. Anyway, after you split, Joey made his mark pretty good when he hit the Montagno brothers.
Yeah, I heard about it.
I guess you know Joey's the #2 man here now.
Yeah, the big man, huh? What, is he right under Laszlo? What's that got to do with you?
3 weeks ago, some clown busted into Cicero's warehouse. He has this huge bank vault in there. Blew the tumblers out and got away. Passed all of Cicero's goons. It was some job.
Must have been a real pro.
Yeah. Street rumor has it Joey got a clip for $750 large, along with enough jewels to start a nationwide franchise.
Now, you told me who'd be stupid enough to take out Cicero.
Plenty of guys stupid enough, but only a couple smart enough to pull it off.
He thinks you did it.
Now, he don't know who did it. Bottom line is, there's maybe 4 guys who could have done it. Willie Farina, Vinnie Carhart, Benny Mick.
And the Dean.
You got it. Joey decided the best way to find out is to kill everyone one by one until whoever did it turns over the stuff and apologizes. He's already bopped Farina and Carhart.
That leaves you and Benny Mick.
I didn't do it. I swear it. Truth is, I've been thinking about giving it all up. Getting too old to go back to prison, John.
You tell him this?
Come on. I'd end up as fertilizer in a cornfield someplace. You gotta help me, John.
What do you want me to do?
Convince him. Or find Benny Mick, if he's still breathing.
Let's see what I can do.
For old time's sake, huh, John?
There it is, Otello. And Giuseppe must have been a remarkable man. Can you imagine writing a whole opera where the good guy was black? No, really. I think Giuseppe would have been a remarkable man if he were alive today. He'd be 170 years old. I think that's pretty remarkable. You know, I used to study and perform the classics. No, really, I did. I did pieces mostly by Handel. And then one day the monkey died. Did you ever hear the one about the elephant who wanted to take flute lessons?
I heard it. You better put it back in the trunk, Cheesecake.
Back in the trunk? That's terrible. That's bad, John. Listen, you stick to your talents and I'll stick to mine. Did you go see your old buddy, Charlie the Dean?
Yeah, he's in trouble.
So what's new?
Joey Cicero wants to kill him.
You mean Joseph Cicero as an M.O.B.?
Yeah. Cicero has this warehouse that got ripped off, so he's killing all the top burglars in town until he finds the right one.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Cicero's been known to do things in grand style.
See what you could find out about a guy named Benny Mick.
Mick what?
That's it, Benny Mick. He's in the same line of work as the Dean. Same league, too.
John, trying to help a friend out is one thing, but getting mixed up with Joey Cicero can be bad for your health.
I'll try to remember that, Cheesecake.
I like this, Joey. Use your elbows like shock absorbers. If you stiffen them, they're like bad springs. See?
Glad I don't do this for a living. I'd starve.
You got me to do it for you. Pays real good for me.
You got an appointment with Benny Mick today?
Yeah.
What about Charlie Dean?
Still holed up in that penthouse. A couple of the boys are watching.
He doesn't come out, we go in, right?
Yeah, no problem. High security building, though. One of those night watchmen decided to play hero, I might have to clip him.
You know, in a way, we're doing everybody a favor? Even the cops?
How's that?
We're eliminating a generation of top burglars.
You mean, we're like making the city a safer place to live?
Yeah.
Joey, the Chamber of Commerce ought to give you another plaque.
I think this is more my caliber. Possible to miss.
Cicero? The mobster? Yeah, I met him once.
Where'd you meet him?
At a charity dinner in his honor.
Charity. Oh, it's nice.
He was actually quite charming. Not at all what you might expect.
Yeah. On the outside, maybe. On the inside, dirty. He wants to kill a friend of mine. A thief named Charlie Dean.
A friend of yours who's a thief. That's great, John.
Strange, isn't it? We hang the petty thieves and honor their bosses with charity dinners.
Cynthia, what do you think? I got it for practically nothing.
That's good.
Okay. Be brutal. I can take it.
Well, it's not exactly something I would wear, let alone pay hard-earned money to buy. But it's certainly you. It looks great.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, there was a Mr. Warfield here to see you.
Hello, Michelle.
Tell Mr. Warfield I'm not in, and I won't be back. Ever.
Mr. Warfield, Mike isn't in just now.
Just tell her I'll be back.
Benny Mick, a.k.a. the Architect.
The architect?
Yeah. Seems Mr. Mick specializes in robbing places that are tough to crack. He's a real student of architecture. Been known to hit banks from underground. Uses elevator shafts. He even broke into the Art Institute once, and they're still trying to figure out how he did it.
Do you have an address on him?
Man has a bunch. Indiana State Prison, Joliet Correctional Center. At the moment, he resides in a loft over on Halsted.
Thanks, Cheesecake.
Don't say thanks. Bring food. Hey, John, did you hear the one about the thief that was caught by cannibals? He gave them their first taste of crime.
I didn't do it, Sammy. I swear I didn't do it. You guys got the wrong guy. Then just tell us who did, Benny. I don't know.
Let's get out of here.
How'd you get through my burglar alarm system?
I'm not a burglar.
Are you gonna introduce me, Charlie?
I'm John Sable.
I'm Sherry. Pleased to meet you.
Benny Mick is dead.
How?
He got shot. They turned his apartment into a barbecue pit.
One of Joey Cicero's guys.
Which one?
Probably Sam Vincent. He does most of Joey's rough stuff. He's got a couple of buttons watching me now down the street. They probably saw you come in, John.
Nobody saw me come in. Nobody's gonna see me go out, and I think you should come with me.
Okay, I walk out that door and I'm history.
Go to the cops.
What are you, crazy? The protective custody, the witness program, they don't mean nothing to Joey Cicero. I'd have to go to another planet to be safe from these guys.
Yeah, you're no safer in here.
They come in here, a couple of them are going out with me. At least they know that.
I got in here.
Yeah, but those pinheads aren't as good as you. You gotta do something, John. Talk to Cicero for me.
All right. I'll see what I can do. But you gotta promise me something.
What?
I don't want you to leave here until I come back. Here's the number to my mobile phone. You call me. Anytime. Just stay here.
Don't worry. I like living, John.
They aren't for me.
Alan? Alan? What do you want?
I tried to call you on the phone. You changed your number.
Yeah, along with my address, my hair, and my general philosophy about life.
Now, that sounds like the same person I used to know.
Well, I'm not. You can bet on that.
How'd you like the flowers?
Cynthia did. I hardly looked at them.
I thought you'd like them.
I told you. A lot of things have changed.
Did you hear about Linda and me? We filed for a divorce. Well, actually, she filed. I'm not gonna argue it.
Sorry to hear it.
Hey, look. We have to talk. So maybe you just ought to get that chip off your shoulder and listen to what I have to say, huh?
Oh, now that sounds like the same person I used to know.
I think I've been a real fool. These last few months, I've been trying to figure some things out, you know. Some things I thought I was sure of. One of the conclusions I've come to is that I'd like to see you again.
I don't believe you, Alan. I mean, I believe what you're going through. But I don't think you want to see me again. You want me to see you.
No.
Hey, I listened. You haven't changed at all, Alan. Everything you say still makes it seem like the whole universe revolves around Alan Warfield. And I used to think that, till I found out I was wrong. When you got engaged to Linda, I thought my life was over, and I thought that for a very long time. You didn't care enough about me except to tell me you were leaving.
I made a mistake. I know that now.
Alan, there's something you don't know.
I know. I should have told you sooner.
Alan,
I know it.
I was pregnant when you told me you were going to marry her.
What?
I was waiting to tell you until I was sure. I was so scared, Alan. My whole world was falling apart, and the one person I thought I could always turn to, who loved me, went off to somebody else.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, too. I'm sorry because I should have told you then. But how could I? I knew if you didn't really want me, you wouldn't want a baby either.
So what did you do?
I was going to have the baby. But I had a miscarriage.
Mike.
The chip is off my shoulder, Alan. I don't want it back. Now get out of here.
All right, how does this sound? With respect to your request to serialize Nicholas Fleming's work, the Friends of B.B. Flem, we fully endorse the idea. Eden?
Yeah, good. I don't think we should make the deal either. Could you just hold that thought 1 minute? Mike?
I'm going home. Or maybe not. Or maybe someplace else. I don't know.
Mike?
Cynthia, get rid of those awful things, would you?
Will you be coming back?
What happened?
What? Yeah.
Hey, Sammy. Good. Things are good. That's nice. Listen, Charlie. We know who ripped off Mr. Cicero. Who? He was a new guy. Some clown from Detroit. Joey wants to make sure he don't do it again. But we're gonna need a little help on this one.
Sure, Sammy, sure. What do you need?
Maybe we could get together at the warehouse. You know where the warehouse is, don't you, Charlie?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Tonight. 10 o'clock.
Sure, Sam, sure, I'll be there. I'll see you later.
Yeah, later.
You think I'm that stupid, you fat side of beef?
You think you'll go for it?
It's worth a shot.
The warehouse is at 961 Canal. Some warehouse. After the robbery, Cicero installed an electronic laser security system. Now that sounds more like a Fort Knox than a warehouse.
Cicero's got a lot to hide.
Yeah, well, according to the police report, most of it's object d'art. Joseph Cicero is a connoisseur, and it seems he enjoys, with appreciation and discrimination, some of the more expensive pleasures of life. Who said crime doesn't pay?
Where's the vault?
It's in the back. You have to get through an army of goons to find it. It doesn't have a rear entrance. Cicero bought it from a bank. Why do you want to get in there anyway? Somebody already took all the jewels and money they could carry.
Well, something just doesn't make sense. He's killed 3 people and he's after a 4th. I mean, even he knows most of them are innocent.
Well, maybe it's the principle of the thing. A guy like Cicero gets ripped off, it sets a bad example.
I'm gonna find out what's in there.
That seems like a lot of trouble to go through to me. Hey, you remember that TV show where they broke into Al Capone's vault? They found nothing.
2 to 1, this one's not empty.
All right, yawn. 1 lemon meringue and 1 chocolate fudge. And hey, if there's any money left, bring that too. I could use an interest-free, principal-free loan.
Louis, where's Sal?
Went for a walk. Be back in a minute. Hey, got a match?
In the office. Come on.
and you are dead.
He never got near the vault. They caught him just coming in from the alley.
Good.
Well, Joey, should we do him?
No, not yet. It's been a while since I've seen Johnny Sable. I want to talk to him first. Stunt like that could get you killed, you know that?
Charlie Dean.
Charlie Dean. Charlie Dean hired you to tell me he didn't steal my money. And you know how to get in touch with me, so you bust my door. You could use the phone.
I wanted to come see you in person, so I could give you the message that Charlie Dean didn't do it.
Johnny, I always thought there was a place for you in my organization.
I didn't see any future in it. And I still don't.
Too bad. So instead, you turned yourself into a two-bit gumshoe, painting your face like a B-movie, running around like every night is Halloween. Johnny, what is that? What happened to you? You were a good boy. You got lost. And somehow, you wind up on the wrong side.
I was never on your side, Cicero.
Don't give me that crap. I know what you are. You're a murderer. They put you in jail for it in Africa. If they ever find you again, they're gonna blow your head off. You're just a killer.
Guess there's nothing more to say.
You're right. You delivered your message. Now get out of here. Don't you ever come back. Oh, and Johnny, a little advice for old time's sake. If you're gonna do this for a living, you better get some clients who can pay you.
I have. Charlie Dean.
The Dean. He better have you in his will. Because he's gonna be dead. You can tell him I said so.
I will.
Sammy, you ever see him around here again, put him in the lake.
You mean you actually talked to the guy after you visited the vault?
They didn't know I was in there.
Yeah, well, I figured that. Otherwise, they'd have blown your butt to Kingdom Come and back again.
Cicero had enough drugs in that vault to finance a government.
Or to stop trying harder and become numero uno.
What do you mean?
The Chicago mob has never condoned narcotics. It's been a no-no for decades.
So?
So Cicero's killing anybody who might have known what was in there because he's scared.
Scared of what?
Like most of us peons, John, Cicero has a boss, too.
Philip Laszlo.
Mm-hmm. And if Laszlo finds out his number 2 is about to flood the country with narcotics, I personally think he'll do something about it. And it won't be pretty.
You think Cicero's making a play to take over?
Could be. The DEA has sent a lot of agents into Colombia and Thailand to stop the flow of product. Now, according to old supply and demand economics, that raises the current street value of that stuff sky high.
Cicero peddles it, makes a fortune, and pushes Philip Laszlo out.
That's right. Kind of like a hostile corporate takeover.
See if you can get a private line to Philip Laszlo.
What for? Are you going to take Cicero's advice and go back to working for the mob?
No, you are.
Oh, that's going to cost you.
That's all right. You owe me 2 to 1, remember?
Remember? How could I forget? I'll probably starve to death.
Hello, Cynthia.
Mike, how are you today?
Are there any messages?
No.
Then I'm on my way to being okay. Oh, and Cynthia, thank you for getting rid of the flowers.
You made every receptionist from here to the ground floor very happy.
Eden.
Hi, Mike.
What brings you to this side of the office?
I don't know. Your office is so animated, it almost comes to life.
I am an animator. Probably has something to do with it.
Probably. I wish I could talk Nicholas into putting a little more fun into his office.
Somehow I don't think you came in here to talk about redecorating Nicholas's office.
No. I came in here to see if you were all right.
Really?
Really.
Oh. Sorry.
Mike, I know we don't always see eye to eye. But I saw you crying in here yesterday, and I just want you to know that if you need a shoulder, I'm here.
Thanks.
Hello?
John, the dean. Listen, Cicero's boys aren't down on the street no more.
Maybe he listened to me.
Yeah? It's the first time Joey Cicero listened to anybody except himself and Phil Laszlo in years.
Good. Just sit tight, don't go anywhere.
No, I'm not going nowhere today, John. I'm gonna stay in bed today. Need to do a little exercising on the mattress. You know, John?
Yeah, I know.
That, Sable is some kind of guy. So, what's it gonna be, huh? Sit-ups, push-ups? How about leg lifts? I love leg lifts.
Whatever you want, Charlie.
Leave it, Charlie.
Charlie!
Shut up. Be nice. Come on, Charlie. I told you we gotta talk.
Charlie!
What about her?
She ain't necessary. Just him. Have a nice day.
Listen to me. Just stay where you are, you'll be safe. I'll help Charlie, you just stay put. Cheesecake, did you get Laszlo's number? Good. Call him and make sure he understands it's tonight.
Yeah, well, tell him it's Cheesecake Johnson calling from the coast. Phil Laszlo. How's it going? Yeah, I know we never met. I like it that way. I'm calling because I got offered a major drug deal by some cat in your neighborhood by the name of Joey Cicero. Now, rumor has it you guys don't deal dope, but I figure everything is cool, except now this Cicero dude is calling me up and telling me I gotta make the deal tonight in about 2 hours. Now, I got this thing about being rushed, and the thing is, I don't like it. Yeah, 8 o'clock tonight. Hey, temper, temper. I think he got the message. Velcro. I love the sound of Velcro. Real macho. Yeah. Why all the armor, John?
Cicero's goons like to throw around a lot of lead.
Uh-huh. Better safe than sorry. Or dead. With all that stuff you're carrying, you're a one-man commando squad.
Let's hope we don't need the other 15 guys.
Huh. Remember that time we hit that Viet Cong supply base up in Quang Nam?
Blew up half the explosives in Southeast Asia.
Lit the sky up all the way to Hanoi, and maybe even further.
Did you walk point that night, or was it me?
We switched back and forth so many times, I don't even remember.
It was you. I remember you laughing all the way back. In fact, you were laughing so hard we had to put a gag on you.
I remember. All I could think about were those Viet Cong running around like the end of the world had come, which it seemed like it had, and you and me running back into the jungle to get some sleep. All seemed funny then.
Crazy, huh?
You ever heard of a war that wasn't?
No. You think Laszlo will show?
Oh, yeah. Probably with an army. He used words on the phone you will not find in a dictionary. And I get the impression he has a temper like yours. Ballistic.
Sammy, come on. Eddie, you guys know me. We go way back. Huh? Just give me a second here, would you? Let me talk to you. I got no reason to steal from you guys. Joey and I are friends. Who'd be stupid enough to steal from you guys? Sammy, that new guy. You talked about some new guy from Detroit. Maybe he did it. Charlie, shut up.
I'll go get Joey. Make sure that Mr. Dean is comfortable.
Come on, guys. Can we do something, huh? Can we make a deal?
I'll tell you what, Charlie. We'll make it quick. You won't even know what happened.
Come on. I never did nothing to you guys.
We got orders. Joey wants to talk to you first.
Listen, you like diamonds, huh? I got diamonds for you. I'll give you...
Sit still, Charlie. Say a prayer or something. I think Joey wants to talk to you while you're alive. Stupid, Charlie. Very stupid.
This whole thing is stupid, Joey. I didn't do it. Sammy says it was some new guy.
Some new guy. It's a funny one, huh, Sammy? Only a couple guys in this town were good enough to get in here and rip me off. You're the only one left.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. I swear it. You gotta believe me. Don't you think I'd tell you by now if I did it?
You're a top-notch thief, Charlie. I never gave you credit for one, being honest, or two, being smart. What kind of message does this send to the community? Joey Cicero gets ripped off in his own warehouse.
Joey, I didn't do it. Please.
I gotta save face, Charlie. It's the best thing for everyone. Get rid of this liar.
Hey, Cicero!
Joey!
Put the toys on the floor. Now!
Laszlo.
Want to tell me what's going on here, Joey?
What's with the firepower, Phil?
I'll ask the questions. The first one is, you dealing dope?
What? What are you talking about? Why would I do that?
Because you're greedy.
Who told you that, Phil?
Seems like it's all over the country. Word is you got a big deal going down. Big enough you think you're gonna put me into retirement.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah? What's in the vault, Joey? This ain't talcum powder, Joey.
There's millions of dollars here, Phil. We can make a deal.
We don't deal drugs, Cicero. Get him out of here. Show him how Phil Laszlo deals with traitors.
Where's the door?
Thanks, John.
Put it down, Charlie.
Where are we gonna go, Charlie?
As far away from here as $750,000 can take us, baby.
You lied to me, Charlie.
John, it's mob money. It don't mean nothing to anybody.
You were the one that hit Cicero's warehouse. You set me up. And you lied to me.
They would have killed me, John. How do I know Joey Cicero's gonna have half the dope in North America stashed in his vault? I figured the 750 you don't miss.
You should have told me, Charlie. You finished in this town. There's not a fence to go near you after what you did to Cicero.
Okay, so I should have told you. Look, I'll let you have some, huh, John? Huh? Come on. For old times, huh? Come on, John, take some.
I don't want your dirty money. And you're lucky I don't bust your head. Now that's for old times, Charlie.
John! Hold it!
Charlie D. You stole from the wrong people. John Sable. You picked the wrong friends. Come on, let's go.
Sable will continue.
Things is one of the reasons why. Expect the world of ABC News.
Is John Sable really dead?
John Sable will never die.
This is Connie Selk inviting you to stay tuned for Hotel next.
Tomorrow, a quiet fishing trip is turned upside down by a pregnant woman in need of surgery on Buck James.
When you find yourself in a tough spot, take the time to think your way out. It works for MacGyver. Mondays